Picking a right broker is hard. Fees, regulations, reputation, it's a maze. When I started with investing few years ago, I spent weeks comparing options so I wouldn't get burned. Since then, I reviewed dozens of brokers, and in today's video we will take a look on XTB, a broker whose services I currently using myself. XTB offers everything what you need to become successful long-term investor. But before we begin, we got their disclaimer. So be aware that CFDs are complex instruments and come with a high risk of losing money rapidly due to leverage. 72% of retail investors' accounts lose money when trading CFDs with this provider. You should consider whether you understand how CFDs work and whether you can afford to take a high risk of losing your money. Even though we will pay almost no attention to the CFDs or any other high-risk instruments in this video, I had to mention this and warn you because the broker that I'm going to introduce to you today also offers this kind of services. Okay, so let's take a look on the broker itself. The XTB is a Polish broker founded in the 2004. It is regulated and also publicly traded on stock exchange. That means you have publicly access to all of the necessary information about the company, so in case you would like, you can take a look on their earnings and other financial reports easily. And as they were founded in the 2004, that means they have already over 20 years of experience on the market and have over 1.7 million clients at the moment. As I mentioned already, XTB offers everything what you need to become successful long-term investor, even various educational resources and market analysis. So in case you are new to investing, you are not sure what are the meme stocks, for example, or how to invest in stocks with the XTB, you can take a look on an educational articles within the XTB where you can filter it by topics, whether you are looking for info about the Forex, technical analysis, stocks, investing, or anything else. And if you are interested in the market news, earnings summary, market calendar, crypto news, market sentiment, and market analysis, all of that you can find on their webpage or straight in their XTB trading platform. Next to education and transparency, XTB offers a wide range of instruments you can trade or invest in. Overall, you can choose out of more than 10,000 investment options. You can of course buy there all of your most famous stocks like Tesla, Alphabet, Intel, Amazon, and basically all of those big ones, but also you can find there a ton of low-cost ETFs, your favorite forex pairs like Euro JPY, Euro USD, or you can trade the CFDs of the most popular indices in the world like Euro Stoxx 50, US 100, SP 500, and many more. And of course, in case you would like to speculate where the price of cocoa, coffee, gold, nat gas, oil will go, you can trade it there as well. So whether you are looking for the fastest growing stocks right now or dividend aristocrats, low-cost well-diversified ETFs, or you want to take a risk and try trading Forex or speculate on a price of oil, for example, XTB's wide range of instruments covers it all. If you are asking where you can buy any of those instruments, the answer is easy. After creating your account within the XTB, you will go to their web app and then with your mail and password log into their trading platform xStation 5. Great thing is, in case you are worried about your money, you can set up two-step authenticator so that nobody else can get into your account, only you can. Recently I tried different broker, and even as a person who invests for over 5 years now, I had the hard time to get my bearings within the platform. In contrary, when I first started with the XTB, one of the first things you will notice is the user-friendly and mainly beginner-friendly environment. You got there everything what you want. Main price in the center, at the bottom you got your current open positions, down there you got the complete value of all of your funds within your account, free funds that you can use to buy any stocks, ETFs or anything else, and at the right we can see our profit or loss. At the top we can switch to news or market analysis or calendar, everything what I already mentioned that you can find on the main webpage, but you can also find it within the xStation platform. Next we got their account history. Here you can see what you bought, what you sold, at what levels, at what dates, and basically everything else what you need to track the movements on your accounts, the dividends incoming, the fees, and everything. So now as we are again in the main window, in case we would like to search for some stock we would like to buy, so let's say for example Apple, I can search it here at the top left window. I will click on this is the stock of Apple. I will click on this chart icon, and now I can see the Apple stock chart straight in my main window. And down there I can switch between the stocks I am watching currently. That means, for example, Coca-Cola, Nestle, Apple, and I can add there multiple more so that I will have their charts always active, let's say, in case I would like to close. For example, I can choose the Nestle and I will hit the X. And in case I would like to draw something like technical analysis to my chart, I can use this left edge and, for example, draw the trend line just like that, write something, text, Apple stock, just like this. I will put it right under the line, or I can use Fibonacci, draw rectangles or any other shapes, and many more. In case I would like to know more information about the stock I plan to buy, I can click on this I icon, what means info about the stock. So I will click on I, and here I can see the short description of the stock, the time when I can buy them, returns in previous day, week, month, 3 months, 6 months, 1 year, 5 years, commissions, and many more. The dividends information, ESG information, risk levels, financials, and everything what you need to know about the stock in case you are buying. So let's say I would like to buy any kind of stock or ETF. So let's say I would go with the Nasdaq ETF. So I will go with the UST, Nasdaq 100 ETF. I will chart it into the main window. Now let's say I would like to buy one piece of this ETF. So I will change the volume at the top, only one. And I will click on this green button, just like this. As you can see, at the moment we are out of the window where I can buy it because the Euro market is already closed. But in case I would like to buy this stock of the Apple, I can do it just like this. So one stock, green, and confirm. And as you can see, Apple was added at the bottom between our opened positions at the moment. In case you would like to see like how much you are buying and how much it will cost and so on, you will right click on the stock you want to buy, new order, and here you will choose the volume, for example 5, and here you can see the amount in the US instrument and how much it would be in your Euro account. And of course then, in case you would want to buy it, you would hit this green button. So as you can see, the environment of the xStation 5 is extremely user and mainly beginner friendly. You can find that everything what you want on the one place. And of course, for those who like to watch their portfolio growth or invest straight through their phones, the xStation platform from the XTB is available on your phones as well. And same as on the PC, is extremely user and beginner friendly. But I basically already showed you in my previous video about how to start investing with only $100. Okay, and in case you don't want to bother with buying your stocks or ETFs every month manually, you can set up an investment plan within your xStation platform. For that, all you need to do is go to the left, investment plans, and here start with buy and invest for the future. Got it? You can filter there to which ETF you want to invest, whether it will be based on your risk acceptance, previous return, rating, or you will simply choose any of the top 5 ETFs I was mentioning in one of my previous videos. In any case, it should work for you well. So for this video, let's say I will go with the SXR8 ETF. I will hit this plus, I will go next. I can then set up the allocation, so in case I would choose multiple ETFs, I can then change the percentage. So for example, let's go back and I will choose this one as well. So next, so now let's say this one will be 30%. As you can see, we got that warning that we are already at the 130%. So for that, we will decrease this one for the 70%. Now, of course, we got there provided some information, the average return, minimum investment, and many more. I will go for the create investment plan. I can choose the icon. For example, let's say I am saving for the car, top up the plan. And now I can choose how much I will every month send towards this investment plan. So in my case, let's say I want to send 50 euro every 1 month. As you can see, here we already see the calculation, how much will go towards the top ETF and how much towards the bottom one. I will hit confirm top up and we got it. We just set up the investment plan where we will send every single month 50 euro and XTB will automatically invest all of those 50 euro towards those 2 ETFs. Then of course you can add another ETF to your current investment plan or create simply new investment plan instead. But make sure that your account will have available free funds every month so that XTB can invest, in my case, those 50 euros every month towards those 2 ETFs. In case the funds are not there, XTB of course will be not able to invest those money towards the investment plan. So then, or set up the reoccurring payment towards the XTB every month so that you know the payment will come few days before it should be invested towards your investment plan, or you can send one-time payment towards the XTB that will cover all of your yearly investment plan payments. In my case, it would be 50 times 12. That means 600. I would send those 600 at the start of the year. And while some part of those money will be invested every single month towards this investment plan, the rest of the money that would be free on the account would earn up an interest on themselves just by laying inactive on my account. So as you can see, in case I would have those money in the British pound, I would have 4.25% interest per annum. That means per year, but just by me having those free funds on my account. In case I have Euro account, I would have 2.3% interest, and in case I got USDs, I would have 4.2% interest just by having those free funds on my account. So in the end, it's up to which of those two options you will choose. Okay, and last but not least, the customer service. I know we have bad experience nowadays with all of the customer service around the world, whether it's the YouTube one or any other one where we always got replies only from some AI bots or whatever. What of course in case of your broker would be a big problem, because the customer service is the key element mainly when your money are in the stake. But when we are talking about the customer service of the XTB, I simply cannot complain. Whether I was creating my first investing account, whether I had a problem with some transaction, or there was something within my account I simply didn't understand how does it work, I got reply from real person every single time, and every time they were able to help me in an extremely short period of time. Alright, so I guess that's all for our introduction of the XTB broker. So what about you? In case you are new to investing, would you go with the XTB broker as your first broker, or you still don't have enough information that you would go with them? Let me know in the comment section, but for me, that's all for today. So thanks for watching, have a nice day, and see you all in the next video. Goodbye.